say fucking, bro, and become like pro curler players. Like,
Curler?
let's just play curling.
Let's just become the most ignorant curling team of all time.
and we're the greasiest.
Hard.
Just come Basel the whole time.
Not a bad idea, bro. Like,
Man's are just doing
whoever thought of
Yo,
that?
send that. Like just saying all kinds of like, you know how they like do the hardest exactly, we just do the Brampton man terms. Yeah. That'd be greasy. Shades on.
We're in the most ignorant clothes.
Jays.
Jays. That'll be greasy, bro.
I'm down.
Could be a curler team. Be nasty with it.
The nastiest curling team.
We're the bad boys of the curling world.
Yeah,
The bad boys of
that people would watch.
This is a skit right here. It's exactly what I'm talking about. We could make the bad boys of curling.
We could,
And
bro.
just Brampton mans and curling.
And y'all think I'm joking? I am not joking, bro.
Yeah. Bro, we
Ready
could
to
totally
risk it
do
all,
it.
bro.
It'd be hilarious.
Put all my money into it, bro.
Or risk it
We're
all.
making this work.
I believe in us.
Fuck work. Fuck any other sport. We're curler.
We're curlers now. Men with brooms.
Curlers.
Great niggatry things on like all that.
Yo, I've never seen a black person curl.
Me neither, bro.
So, yo, let's break the barrier, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Two at the same time.
Be the change you want to
You know what I
see.
mean?
Bro,
The kings
this is
of
a
curling.
This is a great idea.
It's a great idea.
The best
Kangs
idea
of
we
curling.
ever come up with.
Kangs.
Carlin
Kangs
Kangs.
of curling.
Curlers.
You know what I mean?
Curlers.
What just happened? I'm down though.
You know? What just happened is we just welcomed everyone to the TGR podcast. It's the Green Room, TGR 905.
Yes, sir.
The man down with the plan down. It's me, it's Rye Guy. I'm here with J Rod.
Okay.
I'm here with J Bills.
Walk on.
And I'm here with Nico Suave.
AKA Cassius Green.
Cheese.
Actually, that's I stole that.
You stole that one.
Pretty much stole all of them. Bro.
I rate it.
I guess borrowed, but that one I blatantly took like both words. But it's from a movie.
What movie?
It's called Sorry to Bother You.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
I was actually, I figured it.
I guess I might as well segue into that. Just get right into the
Just
shit.
get right into it. No explanation.
Balls deep into it. But it's a sick movie. Lakeith Stanfield, he's fucking dope. Actually, I've been rewatching Atlanta because I know the new season's coming out soon.
That's something I gotta do too.
The reason,
I'm
like,
so amped.
when I was rewatching it, as a side note, forgot how hilarious it was, man.
It's such a good.
It's so funny. Like
so
the humor
funny.
is so dry.
Paper boy. I love about that paper boy.
But anyways, Sorry to Bother You is it's a good movie because it's about this salesman and he's I think he sells like fucking encyclopedias or some stupid shit like that. Anyways, he's in a sales room with just a whole bunch of other salespeople trying to sell. And then like they have this script, you know, the typical sales shit. Like we know, right? So it's funny, you can relate. But then he's like, he wasn't finding it success. This is not really a spoiler alert, but
It's literally if you ever watch the trailer for the movie,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
explained in the trailer what he's explaining.
that's a
right
good
now.
point. So essentially, he wasn't finding success in selling these to random people doing cold calls until his coworker advises him to put on like a white voice.
Yo.
So then he puts on
The sales
this
voice.
white sales voice, and it's a completely different character. So who's the actor again?
Oh, what the fuck is his name? Oh, David Cross. You're talking about the voice, right?
Yeah, the voice,
Yeah,
the voice.
yeah.
And then obviously he becomes a big shot because of it. And
Because of the white.
yeah, man, it's a pretty funny movie still.
Yeah.
And like
You gotta check that out,
bro.
the
Interesting ending.
his girl in that movie
She's fine.
is, you know, it's pretty easy on the eyes. So it makes the movie watch.
Okay, nice.
Easy to watch, but yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's probably one of the funnier movies I've seen in a while. Too.
Okay, good. I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's dark
Shout
though
out for
too.
that.
It is kind of dark.
Really?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
It's a dark movie.
All right.
It's a dark comedy for sure.
That's a tonight thing.
Jeez.
And pretty wild.
You're gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
What?
How,
How do you do that?
how long until you fall asleep?
Probably take me like half hour, but I'll attempt.
Yeah, 10. I appreciate
I'll
it.
attempt. I'll try at least. You know.
All right,
Save for the next
can I
one.
have one ask of you guys? I want to hear your white voice. Do you have your white
I
voice?
can't. There's
I
no.
think
There's
I
no
do.
cash in it right now.
Give it a shot.
When the cash is bubbling, and the
the
white
cash
voice
is
just
there,
automatically
and I know it's on the line. I just can't do it for y'all.
I want to hear it.
Let's see.
Catch me off guard.
Cash me off.
Cash
guard.
out, guard.
Oh no, there's a lot of nigga in my voice regardless of what I do.
I think I'm just like, hey, how's it going? My name is.
Hi, my name is
fucking
Jamal. I'm calling
Nico."
from. I can't even say my
That
name.
wasn't bad. You don't say your
As soon
name.
as I say my name, it's a rap. Hi, my name
Say
is Jay.
James.
I'm calling from
Jay, there you go.
something experience. I was wondering if you want to buy some bullshit from me.
Yeah, that was good. I appreciate it.
You ever consider trying Jay? As an
I'm gonna definitely start using that because I realize
What if I do Michael?
Bro, I used to do it all the time.
Yo, when
back
I'm
in the
calling
day.
far out,
Or Nick?
Cause they call me like, oh Jerry, this and that. I'm like, yeah, just call me Jay. Just call me Jay.
sometimes I get Jamal.
Jamal.
I know you racist. I know you racist. So now I'm good.
Facts.
Try to sell me drugs or something.
Facts.
Fuck. Answering that.
The hell did you get a job?
I don't know.
What'd you do?
I heard having a unique name is like an advantage though because
Yeah.
it's more memorable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can remember Mike or fucking
Jamal.
Jamal or Optimus.
Optimus.
Yo, change your name to something crazy.
Daquan.
DeQuavius.
DeQuavius. Quintavius.
Margoon.
Black Arachnia.
Black Arachnia.
They'd be like, what the fuck?
Bro, they're coming out with a Beast Wars movie.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Live action beast.
Live
Wars.
action?
Live
Beast Wars?
action, bro.
Do they have like stills of it and stuff?
I just seen the cover
Yeah.
with Optimus Prime, just an ape.
That's my childhood.
Yeah.
Right?
Right? And I'm like, yo, I gotta watch
Man's
that.
gotta look into
Have
this,
to.
man.
That's my
I'll
childhood.
be front row movie theater, well, not
I'm
front
gonna
row,
watch
but
it.
Bro, I used to love
definitely not
BC
bootlegging that.
Transformers when I was a kid.
Trust me,
I have the
I used
DVD,
to love
bro.
that
Yeah.
shit, bro.
I have the whole series on
let me
DVD.
borrow
Seriously.
It's at my college, but I get it this
Oh.
summer.
Yeah, bring that.
I also
Rise of
have
the
I also have the sequel to it, Beast Machines.
Beast Machines, yeah.
Beast Machines, which is
It's
after
kind
they
of like when they turn into like whips too.
well, they
Something?
return to
Yeah.
Cybertron, and there's
Yeah.
kind of like a. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's sort of like a synthetic type of thing because there's the Beast Wars and then the original Transformers because they're back, they're molding the stories back together or something like that. Kind of.
Speaking of old shows, oh
my God,
you know what I want to buy? Probably like next month. I want to get all the seasons of Entourage because I lost
Jeez.
all the seasons. So I'm gonna get all the seasons and just binge watch them.
Entourage was
Binge
dope.
Yeah, man, that's like one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you're sending me a bunch of clips from Entourage.
Yeah, because I was just there.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry, fucking
Oh,
Larry, bro.
Johnny Jama.
Yeah, my little brother just started watching Curb Enthusiasm. This guy loves it.
Yeah.
Curb
Loves it.
Enthusiasm is
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
so funny.
Curb is so funny.
Fuck you, Larry.
Fucking Larry, dude.
So yo, it's like the next step for Transformers, which is like a smart idea
Mhm.
because Transformers is going nowhere.
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
But they
It's
can
gonna be like
rebrand it.
revamp it.
Beasties?
The fucking
Apparently,
look at that
it's,
shit.
apparently
I
they're
don't
saying
know.
it's definitely going to be a
this is for
trilogy.
us. This is for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that shit's gonna blow up.
They're saying it's going to be a
Definitely for
trilogy.
us.
Wasn't it two different ones like Beasties and
Beast Wars and Beasties.
Yeah.
They were the same thing, no?
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Yeah.
We talked
Huh?
about this in an episode.
yeah.
Like we went in depth.
They did
Yeah.
a rebrand on it.
Beasties. That makes sense. Yeah, Beasties was the shit. That was like my go-to.
You guys remember Animorphs?
Yup.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
those things were fucking weird.
I
that was a
watched
sick
though.
show though.
Remember
Yeah.
Goosebumps
Sick
show? You ever watch
100%,
Goosebumps back then? Or Are
Definitely.
You Afraid of the Dark?
Definitely remember those.
Reboot, dog? Or
Reboot.
Reboot that they
Enzo.
never finished. Reboot just ends.
Hexadecimal.
Reboot
Bob.
ends in the middle of like a thing.
Fucking mainframe.
Like on the way to like some epic
Yeah.
finale, it just ends.
It just ends. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
I rated
They had another show that was like that. It was called Rock Raiders. It's pretty. I thought it was shit. I didn't really.
Shadow
like Rock
Raiders.
Is it Shadow
Shadow
Raiders?
Raiders,
Okay, I didn't really
yeah.
care for it. I was like, what kind of knockoff fucking reboot is this?
It was basically Reboot and Beast Wars together.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
I didn't fuck with it.
Speaking of Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Was the one, too.
Yep.
Yeah, that was some creepy shit.
Yeah, they used to go in on
Definitely.
those.
It's like that's the kind of shit we watch when we were youth. It's
But
like,
Slappy
we're
was the
haunted.
most hilarious person of all time
Who?
in
I don't
Goosebumps.
remember
Slappy?
this.
Who's that? Is that the
That's
puppet?
the ventriloquist
okay.
doll.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, right?
Remember the one where the girl put on the mask that she found and she couldn't take the mask
Yeah,
off? The
yeah,
mask,
yeah.
yo,
That's
that's
one of the most like memorable
Yeah.
episodes.
What
For
was
that.
her
was
name?
crazy.
Like Stacy something. No?
know.
Stacy fucking
Stacy
mask.
Jones or something.
Could have been
like that.
Stacy Dash for
I'm
all I
tripping.
know.
Wasn't there
Oh.
one where like a man got stuck in like a
Casey
pinball
maybe
game or
was.
some shit?
Yo,
Remember that?
That's
that
pretty
one was
scary.
Crazy. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fuck. I remember that. That was crazy.
there was one with like an evil dog, like
Yeah.
an evil golden retriever and
I
shit.
remember
Yeah.
watching that. I was like, yo, this is crazy, bro.
There
Yeah.
was one.
Shit's wild.
There was one where like the the dad was like some sort of like growing plant that was like eating shit.
Yo, the
You remember that one?
bro.
That one was weird.
Holy shit! I vaguely
That's
remember
weird.
this shit.
That shit was
Yeah.
the weirdest shit.
I'm gonna have to
I had
look
a
into
couple of them on VHS back in the
Goosebumps
day.
was greasy. What
Yeah.
was I saying?
I'm gonna Google this shit when I get or YouTube it. when
Oh,
I would definitely want to watch it
Our
nowadays. to
childhood
see
was
how it
dope.
was.
There's a next one where they're like the kids found out their teacher was some sort of like creature trying to like eat people,
What?
and then they like
kid show
invited
is this?
the
Bro,
parents like
Goosebumps is the
the
shit.
parents just invited the mans over for dinner, and then it turned out the parents of the girl were some next monsters, and they ended up eating the fucking teacher. It was crazy.
It's crazy. What kind of shit we watching, bro?
And we're not even talking about how greasy the theme song was, bro.
Yo,
That was the swaggiest
it
theme
was
song
pretty-
for
it
like.
was pretty greasy.
Yo, it was greasy. Really, it was too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We had a dope childhood. I'm just amped for that Beasties movie. That's gonna be
Yeah, I'm
sick.
very, very excited for that one.
Yeah.
Is it this year?
It says 2023.
Okay.
If we make it that far, 'cause,
Trust
you know,
real,
fucking
bro.
shit is going
Our
down.
world's
It's looking
falling apart right
sticky
now.
outside.
Shit is going down.
I wish I could talk about it more of what's going on in fucking Russia and Ukraine, but I don't know.
We really
much about
don't
it. I
know.
don't
Yeah.
and we shouldn't really say anything yet because we just
Yeah.
don't know
We just
what's
don't
fact
know.
yet
Don't
and
know
what's
what's
just.
fiction.
We just know what's happening. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Well,
much it. Well,
yeah.
We
from what
have
they're
an
showing
idea
us.
that
We have
something
an
is
idea
happening.
of what's
Yeah.
going on.
Something's
but-
happening and it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Putin's a bad
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You don't give a shit,
Gonna
bro.
go fuck.
But you said you did some reading up on it last night.
I did a little bit of research on it last
What
night
do you know
because
about it?
um,
Give us the intel.
So from what I gathered, this has actually been brewing for a very long time.
Yeah, I heard.
And so
Since
there
time,
is so on the coast of right in between like the border of Ukraine and Russia, there was a rebel group there, right? And obviously rebel groups, fuck shit up. But Russia
Rebels.
decided to join forces with this rebel group, right? In order to, kind of get their foot in the door. And that's pretty much all I know. Yeah.
Jeez.
I tried researching more, but I'm very tired last night.
Yeah, that's all right. This is such a touchy kind of subject because no matter
really
what
don't
you
know.
say about it,
We
it's
could be
like
wrong.
It could just go either way, right?
Yeah, we don't know shit.
Completely wrong. So we just know that. I guess we were talking about this earlier. How it's just non-stop, like bombardment of fucking negative
Yep.
stuff.
It's always got
Is that
Low
because?
vibrations,
Is
bro.
it because like our world is progressing, society is progressing, or is that just? Is there opportunity for this?
I don't know, man. We've been in such a low vibration for so long. It's just like I feel like we're just trying to be kept there. To be honest.
So you guys ever heard of the Kali Yuga?
What is that?
Oh, what is that?
It's like eras determined by like ancient Hindu scripture, where these eras last thousands of years, right?
Okay.
What is it called again?
Kali Yuga,
Kali Yuga. Okay.
and within these thousands of years, is like there's a certain frequency that the Earth vibrates at, and it could be either a higher frequency where everything is positive, humans are healthy,
Yeah.
Bless.
society
Things
is
are blessed.
flourishing.
Yeah.
And then there's like low vibration where essentially that's what we're
Where
in
we are
right now, where there's war, pestilence,
Yeah.
fucking murder,
Everybody's disgruntled.
Debauchery.
terrible greed,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that
Just
shit.
shit
But we're also apparently in the transitioning phase
Okay.
into, another golden era where people are sort of waking up,
Yeah. People are becoming more woke.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like becoming more in tune of what is going on around them,
Around
like
them,
the
yeah.
facade,
Yeah.
the farces and stuff.
They're not as blind as before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that is essentially the beginning of waking up, so to speak.
Okay.
It's
So you're
Not saying that
we're
this is
coming
true
out
at
of
all.
the Matrix.
but I don't know. I feel like because you know me, like I like to go down rabbit holes when it comes to shit like this. But apparently they know
You should
that
have rabbit ears.
that maybe I do. They know that this is a transitory phase, so they're trying to grasp for whatever they can for control
knows?
and
Who
stuff
knows?
like that. But who knows? We'll see. It's weird, man. I just wish all the best for
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Everything.
Trust me, for the
Everybody,
people out
you know
there,
what I'm saying?
like,
Everybody.
war is no
Great,
joke.
that
must be
Oh,
a,
yeah.
I can't even imagine it.
But I don't know. Still don't know what's going on.
We
Still don't
guarantee
know what's
we'll
going on.
find a lot more information within the next week. By next week, this time,
You think so?
yeah. Because
Hopefully.
think about it. Are they really gonna be consistently bombing these mans for this long, or is something gonna happen, then they give like a truce or something like that, and whatever they're doing behind the scenes is done.
Yeah.
Another question too, tied to that. This kind of ties into it, but remember a couple months ago what was happening in Israel?
With
With
Palestine?
Yeah, with Palestine. Sorry, like whatever happened to that? All that stuff just disappeared. We heard about it for like a week, and then
weren't
boom.
they
just-
like?
But they're always warring with each other.
Yeah, like
yeah, but we're not
since
hearing
time,
anything
but,
about
yeah.
it. I guarantee you, there's obviously shit
probably
still going
still
on there, but we're
warring.
not hearing anything about it no more.
Those are the answers.
Right.
Like,
Everyone got over it.
difficult too.
Also,
Everyone
the
gets over it.
narrative
It's crazy,
is controlled, right? They want us to, pay
Focus.
attention to certain things.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Old sleight of hand trick. Pay attention to this while this is going on.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like this is
Digital
complicated
super-
because it's like 5D chess that these politicians, these nations are playing.
Different levels.
Yeah.
Like there's layers. There's always layers to it. Like we can
Levels to
only,
this shit.
I bet you right now what we're seeing in the news and social media is like only fucking scratching the surface.
Like the tip of the iceberg.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know. I don't have any direct contact with people in the front lines there, so
Hell no. No, tell us
Crazy.
not.
yeah.
But actually, maybe you're right, because like, it's hard to get the truth out. It takes some time, because usually they're always doing some bullshit in the
Yeah.
meantime.
Some bully.
Yeah, especially like in today's world, man. What's more dangerous and what's more effective than weapons and guns and bombs?
And misinformation.
It's information, right? It's propaganda.
100%,
It's
yeah.
disinformation.
Yeah.
You control the populace with what what you want them to believe, and that's the most popular thing, powerful thing.
hmm Like wanting
agree.
people to believe that vaccine mandates are gonna save us and make everything better. Oh wait, we're taking them away.
We're still dealing with
Well,
this
speaking of which, that emergency act that they enacted, like, what was up with
gone.
that? Wasn't it for like 3 days or some shit like that? 2 days
For the truckers,
days.
For the truckers.
is that still going on?
No, they like redacted the the protest.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
I don't know because
That's what I'm
there's
saying.
fucking war.
all they're
Exactly,
talking about
this
is
war
that. Yeah,
overshadowing everything now.
More
So
it's because the truckers thing was getting too much steam.
yeah.
Nah, but I don't think the world cares about us that much, though.
No, I disagree. I think that's before they didn't.
Now they
I think
do.
that before they didn't, but I think that we've also within the last year or two, we've not only gotten bad press, right? We're like the example to the nations of what Australia and like New Zealand have become, but on the Western front. And I think people are seeing that like it's tyrannical, right? It's authoritarian.
Yeah,
It really is.
What a government leader is trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
crazy how the change just happened like that.
so I think the protest was a good thing because it's like, yo, okay, these people here aren't complete pussies.
Yeah.
Like, they're fighting for something. They're standing up for something.
yeah. Even if some of them might be racists,
Gang
Yo,
of them
but-
are racist, bro.
but that could just
But
be
that's
the
like
media
everything,
trying to
man.
tell
That's
us something.
literally
I don't
everything.
know.
That's,
I have no
that's-
idea.
That's a constant that will always
yeah, racism is
It's always going to exist.
Yeah.
exist,
always
no
gonna
matter
be
what
there.
you're protesting about.
Exactly.
You
It's
can
like-
always bring that up no matter what.
It's like, yeah, but they're getting something for the greater good done. So at this point in time, I don't really hate them that much.
Yeah. Like you think the
If they
dudes
are racist,
waving Nazi flags and shit are a representative of those
The whole people? No, I don't
definitely
think so.
not. 100%
what
not.
sucks is for
You can
all
say that
those-
confidently.
But I think that
but
sucks
that's what they
most
try to portray.
100%.
Yeah.
is all the people that lost their jobs because of the mandate
Yeah.
and shit, bro. That's
then-
fucked. And now what? You're just out of a job, and all of a sudden now everything's all good to go.
Everything is going happy.
I know.
Yep.
Not only that, it's like all of a sudden the government cares about the
You.
economy being
Yeah,
shut down
what
because
the
trucks
fuck?
are stopped. But they're the ones who fucking shut it down in the first
Yeah.
place. You know what I'm saying? Truckers didn't stop small businesses from operating for 2 years. They didn't do that. It was the government who did that. And all of a sudden, you're creating an emergencies act for essentially people illicitly parking their trucks
Makes
places.
no sense.
So essentially, you're revoking people's constitutional rights and your ability to freeze people's bank accounts, which is against our constitutional rights.
Where did it all go, Canada?
For what reason? For
For
an
what
emergency.
reason?
What kind of
Where did
emergency?
it all go?
Ridiculous.
Well, where is the emergency here? I don't see no emergency. The only emergency I see, and sorry for this rant, is the fact that they are abusing their power.
Yeah.
You know?
Where did 2016 go, bro?
It's
And
fucked.
the precedent has
They
been
fucked
set.
up.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's crazy because like they did it, They took it back. That they could see that we'll cooperate regardless. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably if like majority of the people in Canada all got vaccinated.
It's okay.
These 2 doses is very easy for us to get manipulated into doing that.
Yeah, and it's fucked.
Realistically.
Remember those that protesting for Indian farmers back like, a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was happening.
Trudeau was a supporter for that. He said Canada stands by the people's right to peacefully protest.
Yeah.
Now what?
Now what?
Switched up.
You know what I'm
Switched
saying?
up.
He's a
Yeah, 'cause they're
politician. They
against
switch
it.
up all the time.
Like it makes no sense.
That's what they
man.
do,
Like,
bro.
That's how it goes, bro.
It's fucked. It's whatever. It's just sad to see the country becoming like this because when my parents came to this country, it was not like that
At
at all.
all, bro.
There's not.
There was a
like
reason
that
they
at all.
came.
That's
mom.
exactly. There's
Right.
a huge reason why they came here.
My
Now
mom
it's-
loved that guy's dad, bro.
Yeah, same.
Yo, same, bro. My
Love
grandparents
that
love
guy's
because
dad.
Because
they're
they
the
did-
reason. They're the
exactly.
reason why.
It was different.
He's the
It
reason why
was-
they're
maybe
here.
it was different. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he let him in.
My mom, yo, if you said something bad about him, yo, my mom would get like actually.
Trust me, that's how my grandparents
Jeez,
are.
bro.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, and I get it.
Like, he
man.
was
I
loved.
get it too.
Literally
Like
cheese.
you, a lot of immigrants coming from other countries don't have the means to vote for a leader, right? They don't have. It's from all they know is oppression. A lot of people only know oppression,
It's true.
only know tyranny. You know what I'm saying?
Showing a whole different view of life.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just weird for us because we've just we experiencing all this
Yeah,
shit.
crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
So we're fucked, basically.
You said it.
There's two Instagram videos I want to make. One is a like collage of like all the times Nico has done the AKA,
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
and then the other one is all the times I feel like I've like summed up a
We're
conversation with.
Two
So
words.
we're fucked.
Yeah.
Also, we're
AKA.
fucked. Like just
AKA.
I've said
So
we're fucked so many times
That's not a good
on
look.
this podcast. I feel like
Too
that.
many times.
I feel like I say that a
We
lot.
should just call this podcast
So we're fucked.
SWF for short.
SWF. SWF.
Rebrand.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're fucked. Toby.
I'm kind of just hoping that things like die down because I don't want the conflict to increase. Because realistically, they're saying if Ukraine, you know, I guess chills, which is ridiculous because they invaded them, which is this doesn't make any sense. If that's the real truth, I don't know. I just hope it doesn't go further than it can really go. Because the way Putin's talking, or
That's talking
supposedly
greasy right
he's
now.
talking spicy on the mic
Talking
right now.
crazy right now.
Maybe
He
it's
said
just
some
like,
shit about like
saber rat,
stuff
like-
you've never seen before.
Yeah,
That's what he
here's
said.
history.
I'm like, I
bro.
kind of
You
want
guys
to
will
see
face
this.
I
consequences
don't
you'll
wanna
never
see
see in
this.
your history.
In your history.
What you dog? I don't want to see what's gonna
You
happen.
guys are mod, bro.
It means you're not even gonna see it coming. He's just gonna blow you
World's
up.
gonna-
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
World's gonna.
The world's gonna end.
We ain't do nothing.
There's nowhere you can go when the world ends, though. It's just
Huh?
c'est la vie, you know?
But also, I'm biased because I really like. Sorry, can you lower the music down a little bit?
Yeah.
I really enjoy like dystopian settings.
You want to be in
I
a
don't know
dystopian
why.
setting?
I like reading about it,
Okay.
like books.
So why would you want to live in it?
No, I definitely wouldn't want to live it.
Yeah, why are you saying? What
I
you're
wanna
saying doesn't
see it,
add up
though.
with that.
I just want to see what happens.
You want to see what happens.
Not
you
fucking
definitely want to see what happens in
try
real
to
life.
survive.
Yeah.
That'd suck. I mean, it'd be freedom technically, but at what cost? Literally,
shit.
your life.
Your life.
Your life.
You get a toothache or fuck, bro. Like
Fucking
What
it's like
you mean
sepsis.
Like,
You know?
Think about changing my name to Toothache.
Toothache.
Tooth.
You have a lot of nicknames, bro.
Toothcake.
Don't worry about my
You have a lot of
nicknames.
nicknames.
Don't worry about them. I don't remember 90% of
I
them.
remember a couple of them.
Like what? Like which ones?
Mark Wetas.
Jungle Gym.
Jungle Gym. That was a funny one.
Mark Waters.
Mark Waters.
What? Tots?
Wet Toss.
You should start doing the fucking AKAs.
I should do
right?
the AKA. It's Rye Guy,
AKA Jungle Gym.
John Bean.
John Bean.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. Really, probably had a couple other things, but
I mean, the other thing I want to
don't
bring up
remember.
is this the Tinder Swindler
Tinder
thing.
Swindler, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's very ironic. It's ridiculous.
I haven't
bro.
really fully seen it yet, but I just heard the premise of it from a lot of people. I need
same.
to watch it.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
heard it's
here's
fun.
my take. Here's the first red flag.
So you think it's
if the
fixed?
man, so if the man, if the man is that rich, right? You obviously we don't know, but we know that when you have that kind of money, you live a completely different life. You're in a different world. You see things that normal people don't see.
Facts.
What's a man like that doing on Tinder? Why didn't these things think about that? Because they're only looking at money. They're only looking at one lady said, "Oh, it's like a fairy tale. This guy has all this money, and he's sorting off
but
my
like-
feet, this and that." But really, think about it.
He
makes
What
a
kind of
point.
man like that is doing on Tinder?
But like, bro,
100%.
think about it this way: it's the girls that are already on Tinder that are like kind of hoping for the best anyway, right? So they see that.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree
I
with
see.
that point of view
Yeah.
because I know where you're coming from. Like
Yeah.
you see a dude flexing and shit like
It's a-
that.
it's a red
But I think that's the superficial part of it. I think that only attracts a small percentage. I think the majority of men and women out there are literally just trying to look for a connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And social media makes connections easier to establish, right?
All I'm saying is,
So-
they should have been smarter.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
like
They should
I
have
get it,
been
but,
smarter.
like,
The
but, but listen,
y'all
but listen, like that dude is like he is probably one of the greatest salesmen
of all time.
of all time. But
Hats off to him.
But he's I haven't seen it, but from what I'm hearing is that it's not hard. It's not particularly hard to take advantage of vulnerable people, especially people or women in this situation who have experienced certain things where they're trying to fill that void.
Yeah.
It's
I see where you're coming
human,
from,
it's
yeah.
human nature, though. It's not. I think it's so much deeper than that superficial shit.
Yeah.
Because I think
Well, because he builds this whole fairy
that's
tale
what I'm
type
saying.
of
He
thing.
builds
That's what I'm
so
saying.
much
That's what I'm
into
saying.
that site.
That's what he does.
Damn.
You can only see that, like
I gotta watch this.
the money is only a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Meets
just
the
to
girl and
weed out.
says, "Yo, come on my private jet." Takes her on a private jet. They're flying. Go have lunch some fucking fancy upscale restaurant, you know? And then it's not like he tries to get down to it right away. He plays them. He maintains the relationship over like a month or something like that until he takes it to the next level.
And exactly, if this could go for both men and women too.
Long
I wanna hold on. Let me say something real quick.
Go.
Let me say something real quick. Do you think this would happen to black girls, fam? Would that happen to a black woman? I don't think so.
I don't think she'd send him the money.
I don't think so.
Oh no, bro.
I don't think it would happen to a black woman. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
I'll put that out there as well.
I mean,
I agree with you, sir.
It only did happen to white women.
You know what I mean?
that we know of, at least.
That we know of. So I mean,
no, this is by any means. Bro. I'm just playing devil's
I know exactly what you mean.
So,
But like,
yeah.
I'm thinking about it right now. It's like, not talking to a black woman.
Who's the man?
The irony is, I didn't even seen this, and that's literally the only woman I saw in my head that this guy's swindling, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I'm thinking about, like, depending on the situation, depending on the race, you're not gonna send a man money, bro. Like, black women don't trying to do that.
And it's like,
Unless a
because
situation where
it's like, you think about it too. Think about it like from like a movie perspective. When you see a scary ass movie, it's only white people. You don't see Asians.
Nope.
You don't see niggas. You don't see Indian people.
Ain't no
It's just
Spanish
white
niggas.
people.
Just white people, bro.
They want to explore. Why y'all want to explore so much?
Bro, you know
what you trying to see?
You know, I'm always like, I don't like this exploring. Like, I'm like, no. I hear a sound. I'm like, yo, let's get out of here.
Get out of here.
I've seen enough movies.
That's why you're a
I've
man,
seen
though.
enough movies.
But maybe it's like a small fraction of the bigger picture. Like, what if it's like a funnel? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah,
maybe.
you only get to that point
might
when
have
you
better-
pass all the fucking tests. Like, essentially, a person or a woman in this case who's only out there for the materialism, she'll only get as far as how much he can offer her. You know what I'm saying? But
what you mean.
if a person is truly vulnerable looking for a connection, they're gonna stay no matter what until they actually fantasize.
Yeah.
Their fantasies come true, and their beliefs come true, and that's what makes it.
But the scary part is a lot of girls living their fantasies, bro. Crazy. A lot.
Yo,
of
honestly,
girls
he's a
living
piece
their
of shit, but hats off to him. This guy pulled it off.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, this guy's free, and these women are paying off his debts.
That's
They're
crazy.
paying off his debts.
Man.
And he's still doing what he's
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
and he's
And
still
to this
doing what he's
day?
doing.
He's still doing. Well,
And
he's still living the
and
life.
he's only getting notoriety for
Yeah,
it. Like,
and
you know what I
he's
mean?
literally trying to he's
quite the
literally trying to
finesse
turn this
still.
into a next thing.
Yeah, come on, right up, boy.
and with the way the world goes, he will.
He will.
He will.
100%.
That's true. Yeah, that's wild,
Right?
bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
My enemies.
Yo, guard your energy, people. Holy, bro.
it's hard to feel sorry for.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he like stages this whole thing like, oh, someone tried to stab me. Like he talks like, oh, someone tried to stab me. Like
Crazy.
Yeah,
And send it
yeah.
to all of them.
Nigerian or some
No,
shit?
sorry, I said that fucked up. But
Oh,
he's like Israeli or some shit.
Oh,
He's Israeli, yeah.
Someone
He's from
tried to stab
Israel.
me. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Fuck it. I'm trying.
No, I thought because
I was trying. Okay, tried something.
as long
Israeli
as you
man's
try,
and
as long as you
Nah,
try.
it was good though. You guys gotta watch it. It was good. It was good. It was funny as hell, in my opinion.
It wasn't funny, but I was like,
I thought it was
Sounds kind of funny.
funny. I thought it was funny.
I was just like,
'Cause I'm
God.
like, you dumb as hell.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
like, no.
like-
The man told the girl, yo, maybe you should pod your car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If someone said that to me, I tell them to go fuck
Are you
themselves.
like, excuse me?
Yeah, but
and then they had the
are you
nerve to cry.
surprised, though? There's
yo.
like so many, quote unquote dumb fucking people.
There's a lot of dumbasses out there.
just
man.
like lack
Yeah.
of common
a lot
sense.
of idiots out there, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He just found like
He just found
a,
the
a
dumbest.
pocket to exploit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinder.
Sorry, I'm not trying to call them dumb, but
Wasn't
I mean,
the
like,
one girl like successful though?
I've never seen it.
Oh no.
one of them? I think one of them was, yeah.
So like I was
One of them
more-
actually swindled. The last one actually swindled him.
one of them swindled
Oh,
him.
by
Swindle's back.
taking all of his. Well, I can't even tell you.
It's okay,
You
that's
guys gotta
fine.
watch it.
I'm not gonna watch
Pretty much, she just swindled him back, and
Yeah.
like
She, like,
he
played
needed
along.
money. He needed money, so she's like, yo, like let me sell all your greasy clothes, all your Gucci or Louis or Fendi, whatever. And then she's like, yo, I'll send you the money after. This lady sold everything, didn't send him no money, and this guy went ballistic.
As he
Yeah.
should, bro.
And then he got
That's
caught.
Let me
Right?
ask you something. Have you guys ever been scammed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
finessed?
I've been scammed and I've been
I don't
finessed,
know,
yeah.
maybe.
I have
I've been scammed.
100%.
Probably.
How did that go down?
If it did,
you're
it was-
willing to share it, on
It was a
on
repressed
a
memory,
public
if anything,
forum.
because I don't.
I got scammed.
I'm sure. I don't know.
Some guy sold me something.
Oh,
He sold me something, and I was young, bro. I was super young. I think I was like
3?
15 or 16. Nah, I was like 15 or 16, and he sold me something. The day I got paid, and he sold me something for like 4 bills, and then I went home, and it wasn't what I thought it was. And bro, like after that, I was cheesed. And then he kept texting me. He's like, "Oh, like let me know how it works." Just not. I thought of an elaborate plan after to get him back, but everybody's like, "Nah, like don't do it. You don't know what this guy's capable of. This and that, whatever." And I'm like, "All right." I got over it like a week later. Yeah, I was
That's
upset.
crazy.
I was like, "How dare this nigga do that to me?" But I got over it. Yeah, I mean,
I can think of a time I got scammed. This guy sent me a link
Oh,
for an MF Doom mask on like
Oh.
Facebook. Like
Don't blame me. I didn't know it was gonna happen.
He's like, yo, check this out. I'm like,
didn't
oh, this is
scam
sick.
you.
I'm buying it. And then I bought it. Nothing ever came. I tried to like email them so many different times. They had one of those websites telling you like so and so from wherever just bought this.
Oh,
So and so
yeah.
from
this guy's
wherever
making it
just
seem
bought
like it's
this.
my fault.
I didn't
went to
say it
your
was
account.
your fault.
The money went
But if
straight
you
to
never,
your account.
You gave
if you
me,
never
bro.
sent me that link, I never would have got scammed.
I remember
for
that,
an MF
too.
Doom. I paid like $70 and it never came because it looked so legit, and it just never fucking came. Because originally when I bought it, it was like $50, but it was in USD, so it actually turned out to be like $70. It just never fucking came.
yeah.
Oh man.
I think the most
Jeez.
recent scam I can recall was in Thailand. So they have this huge scam going on where tuk-tuk drivers. I don't know if you know what a tuk-tuk is. Essentially, it's like a
It's like a rickshaw.
motorbike,
Yeah.
but like it has an attachment where you carry your passengers. Where tuk-tuk drivers offer you, free trips to go to like, touristy areas, right? They're like, yeah, it's whatever. Just give us like a small amount of money. It's like, all right, seen. But in reality, they'll take you to like a fucking suit shop where they take you in and you get fitted, and they're like, yo, buy this suit.
you gotta
In
pay.
Italy, it costs $6,000. Here, it'll cost you $100. Right? You're like, and then obviously people fall for it. So, me and T, who I went to Thailand with, I think this was Bangkok. We knew of that scam, right? We're smart.
Yeah.
I don't know what crossed our minds, but when
Both of y'all.
when we were at this temple checking out this stuff, a tuk-tuk driver went up to her. I'm not trying to put her on blast, but this is what happened. Tuk-tuk driver went up to her and offered her trips to beautiful places, and she's like, "Yo, Neeks, like we got to do this." I was like, "Okay, but what about that thing we talked about? That's rampant in this country."
Yeah.
Like one of the things they're known for. She's like, yo, yeah, whatever. So I was like, I'm not
Let's just do it.
I'm not gonna say, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes people, like me, I learn my lesson when I experience it.
Yeah.
That's how I've always learned. Not in this situation. So yeah, he was taking us. He was such a nice guy. Fucking took us to these places, and then he kept taking us to like these.
It sounds like the Tinder Swindler, bro.
Tinder Swindler,
Tinder Swindler.
man.
Yeah.
So he took us to the suit shop, and then I was in the suit shop looking at suits.
It's all happening in real
Did
life.
you buy a suit?
I was like, oh no. And I saw other tourists there, and I was like, oh no. I was like, fuck, we're fucked.
Yeah, we're in
So I was like, yo, honestly, like, whatever, I'll sit on it. Maybe we'll come back. So we get back in the tuk-tuk, and the tuk-tuk driver is talking to us. He's like, yo, you guys should really, like, buy this suit. In Italy, it costs... Well, I was like, yeah, man. Like, I've fucking heard this before. Anyways.
Yeah.
So he's driving us, and then he's like... he drops us off at this other place. He's like, yo, you guys sure? Like, you don't want me to take you back? We're like, yeah. He's like, okay, I'll meet you back here in 30 minutes. Come back in 30 minutes. The guy cut, right?
Yeah.
So we're stuck in the middle of fucking Bangkok,
Yeah.
not knowing where to go.
Yeah.
So we just walked around, found our way back eventually.
Yeah.
And, that's the moral of the story.
That's crazy.
Don't get scammed in Bangkok.
Don't
I
get
know.
scammed in
Get
Bangkok.
scammed in Bangkok.
Say less. Say less. My man says, you want to come to my, suit place?
Yo, check out. No, they're not gonna tell you it's a suit place.
Oh man, and I have another story too.
Oh shit.
Well, me and my boy we're in Tokyo, and dog. So,
Oh, I remember
when you go to Tokyo, right? There's and if you go to Shibuya, Shinjuku, there's always
Yeah.
Africans there, like Nigerian
All the
mans,
time.
Ghanaian mans.
That's all I see.
They all work for the Yakuza, right?
Jesus.
So they walk around street corners, walking around the street, they yelling out, oh, like titties, drugs, da 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 da, and they're trying to get you to to come back and to go see their
See the
girls,
titties and
whatever.
drugs.
See the titties and drugs
Okay,
and the
okay.
drinks. So right, so this guy's like, yo, like I have this club.
Titties and drugs.
Come through, titties and drugs. So we on board, we're like, yo, it's our last day, like, yo, let's try not to get killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we didn't want to go, but this guy kept bothering us. So we're like, all right, last day, whatever. We're like, all right, we'll come with you, whatever. Man took us on a journey, walked bare places in Tokyo, took us to some random building, and he took us to this one room. And then music was playing, there was nice lights and everything. It was like a little lounge, you know what I mean? And we get there, and me and Kim are just looking at each other. We're like, all right, like we don't know what's going on, and there's nobody in here except me and him. And the guy's like, oh, like you want a drink? And we're like, I guess. So the guy like gives us a beer each, gives a drink each, whatever. And then we're like, yo, like where's the music? Where's the tings? You know what I mean? Like what's popping? Why is it just
Titties and
why is it
drugs,
just us
TDs.
and you? You know what I mean? So the man's like, yo, the music's coming, don't worry, bro. The girls coming.
What does that mean?
The music and the girls are coming. Don't worry.
So yo, we're sitting there, we were like, yo, like should we cut, bro? Like what's
Definitely.
going on right now? Like we need to go back to Toronto soon. Man, our flight's tomorrow. All of a sudden, bro, this guy comes back, gives us the drinks, puts on headphones, and starts DJing.
No way.
Two random ass women, like older women, they just come through and they're trying to hustle us. They're trying to hustle us to get us to buy them drinks, but we're not budging the entire time. We're just, we're just trying not to die at this point. Me and Akeem are talking in our lingo, like, how all of them talk? We're talking like that. These girls speak English, but they don't understand what the fuck we're saying.
Obviously.
Because of our lingo.
Of course.
So, they're trying to get us to buy us drinks. They're trying to flirt with us, and we're just like, yeah, nah, whatever. And then finally they got vexed and just left. And the guy's like, yo, what happened, bro? Like, we're like, yo, bro, like, we don't want to chill with these girls. We want to get the fuck out of here. And say, yo, just buy one more drink, please, bro. Just support me.
What's with
Just support me, dog. Support, I need this. And that's literally the story, bro. Like,
Did you buy the next drink?
Yeah, we bought an extra drink,
supported the
whatever,
man,
bro.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he was a nice guy. He was a very nice guy. You know what I mean?
He's just a
And
swindler.
then he's just a swindler. Then after that,
Alrighty.
he told us straight up. He's like, "Yo, honestly, like you guys are good people. You guys are my brothers." Because he's black too. He's you guys are my brothers. And after that, he took us around Tokyo and just started showing us different places, like just trying to educate us, telling us, that's Yakuza right there. Don't pull out your camera here. This is who you should talk to. Don't fuck with those guys. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It was crazy, bro. Because we thought we were gonna die, bro. Like,
I've honestly had one of those moments. Actually,
it was fun though. I'll
tell
never forget that.
one more quick story. It's about a time where we thought we were gonna get super scammed, but we didn't end up getting scammed. We also thought we were gonna die.
Yeah.
So we took it was again in Thailand, me and T. We took this train from Bangkok to a place called Lopburi. It's
Okay.
3 hours north of Bangkok.
Wow.
So it's like in the middle, like
It's a bit
a s-
mission.
It's a very small city. It's like surrounded by jungle.
How was the train ride? Like, how was the experience?
I fucked with it.
Okay.
I liked it.
Okay.
I like that kind of shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
same. It's a real
I
life
like that
shit.
kind of shit.
Yeah.
But we arrived at midnight.
Okay.
We didn't realize that this town is so small that there's no taxis, there's no tuk-tuks, there's no Uber, of course.
Of course.
So we're like, yo, we looked up our Airbnb on the map, and it was probably like at least an hour walk.
Jesus.
Okay.
And there's not a lot of lights because
It's just darkness.
it's farmland, right?
Damn.
So we're like, fuck, we're just outside the 7-Eleven midnight. Some guy
It's a
walks.
random 7-Eleven.
We have all our belongings, right? Because we went backpacking. Some guy walks up to us. He's like, yo, you guys need a ride somewhere. I was like, wow, this guy's English is surprisingly good.
This guy's scary.
But he looks at me. I was like, yeah, we do. He's like, where do you need a ride? And then we gave him this address.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let me call my brother. So he calls his brother in Thai. They speak in Thai. He's like, okay, 10 minutes. For what? So 10 minutes, there's a random car that pulls up, all tinted windows. Some guy hops out. He's like, all right, put your bags in the trunk. So we're like,
Okay.
so, us Western, we're like, yo, do you have like an ID or something?
like, you know?
Something. Identification, sir. He's like, no, don't worry about that. I know the guy who lives at the fucking place. Whatever. Didn't sound believable. We're like, oh, fuck. Like, it's either we stay here until the morning
Just do it.
and figure it out, or we do this. Like, it's okay. So
Rolling the dice.
we throw the our bags in
The trunk.
the trunk and we hop in the back. Guy hops in the driver's seat. There's a random lady in the passenger seat with a baby. No seatbelt, no nothing.
Yeah, definitely safe. It's a baby in the car.
So I was like, yeah, you know where to go? He's like, yeah, I think I know where that is. So that wasn't too
I think I know.
confident.
Yeah,
Crazy.
So he starts driving. Like, we're driving for like 20 minutes
Yeah.
and it's dark.
Yeah.
Dirt road, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's still a little bit of lights because of the lamps, but then he turns off road and there's no lights, fam.
God.
There's no lights. It's just dirt road. T starts hiding her passport in her
Yeah.
underwear and her cash and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I did the same, and I was like, listen, if shit goes down, just jump the fuck out the whip. I'll take care of this. Like,
Yeah.
what?
I got
It's okay.
this. Yeah.
So we're driving. We're like fucking sweating, man, because we're in the middle of
nervous,
fucking. We don't
yeah.
know where the fuck we
You don't know
are.
the fuck you are. You don't speak in that. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he turns into this place, and then the Airbnb owner was just like, "Oh, hey, like
Yeah. Oh,
my
geez,
cousin
that's
gave you a ride," and shit like
crazy.
that. We're like, "Holy fuck!"
Shit. That's
So I
crazy.
gave him like $50
Of
in their
course, bro.
currency, and
Yeah.
it was like, bless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We're
bro.
like, yo, we're never doing that shit again.
Ever again.
But honestly, bro, like stories
Sometimes you
like that,
gotta do
roll
it.
them dice,
Fucking
Yeah,
bro.
cool
sure.
though that it was the guy's cousin. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Stories
Yeah,
like that
it
are
was
amazing,
family.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love hearing shit like that because that's what you'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Ever. You and T will talk about that forever.
Ever.
Right? Yeah.
Like, I was like, at one point, I think we were like survival mode.
Literally.
We're like, yo,
happens, man.
It's either like they sell my organs and they traffic you, or like we're dead. I'd rather die.
Yeah. And it's crazy, like, going back to that Tokyo story, before we entered the lounge, there was a brown guy, there was two brown guys that came out and they were super drunk. And the man started yelling at them. He's like, yo, you guys know where the fuck you are, bro? It's like, I work for the Yakuza. I'll get them to come fuck you up right now. He's like, yo, you guys are fucking up my guests, this and that. And then we're just looking, and me and Kim are like, yo, bro, let's get the fuck out of here. And the guy's like, and the guy looks at me, and Kim's like, yo, don't worry, you guys are my brothers, don't worry. And he just starts yelling food at the next man. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? But he's all nice to us. It's like, he's
goes,
one
bro.
way over there, and he looks over here, he's like, who are you guys? Like,
We're like,
I'm your
guy's
friend.
Japan, he's black too. You know what I mean?
Yo, we were
Bros.
I was terrified.
But like, you know,
Bros.
we walk around, like sometimes you see them, like, you're just like,
You just give him a look ahead
nah,
nod,
bro, and everything's crisp.
Already know. It's crazy, bro. I'll never forget that. I can't wait to
You
go
already
back.
know.
Yeah, that's
Can't wait to
crazy.
go back.
Let's do it.
Let's go, bro. All the spots.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need to
man.
do more traveling, man.
Yeah, man.
Right guy in Japan.
I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Hit show right there.
Dog.
That sounds dope.
I want to play Catan in Japan,
Catan in Japan.
so I can
Japan,
be
Catan.
trapping in Catan.
Japan.
Jeez.
Japan.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
So we're fucked.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
Back
I was
to
like,
it.
I was thinking of like, is there anything else we should cover? And then I was like, it's
Nah,
all
Nah, we're
fucking-
good, bro.
It's all
Weird
nothing's
shit.
good. It's all
lot of negative
bad
shit, bro.
things.
Weirdo
like
shit.
Just
It's a a lot of negative right now. I don't know. I hope we get past the negative, man. Or I hope we live to see that
The
like
positive.
Yeah, that'd be
time
pretty
frame.
sick, man. And
Yeah, I
I think I'm optimistic about it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I think it's just because, despite of what's going on in the world and shit, like you are what you make your surrounding. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's true.
the more you succumb to like negative shit, and
That's
the
kinda
more
what you
like
say.
it will
Manifest into
impede on
life
your
and shit.
fucking living life. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, man. That's why I'm optimistic, because I'm optimistic about my future
Yep.
and our
Gotta
future.
be.
That's
That
why.
energy.
You know what I'm
Listen
saying?
to.
It's just like I can't control what's going on elsewhere.
Well, you can control you.
I think, but actually, to be honest, I was thinking about this the other day because I don't know. I was just thinking about social media and stuff like that. How having a platform is super important these days,
Yep.
because everybody has a platform, right? Everybody has Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever.
Yeah.
But are you using that platform to sort of, portray a message?
Yes.
Share some knowledge, some perspective,
Drop some gems
some
on them.
experience, with your people, or are you just trying to
Flex.
Flex and
You know?
do
Put on an image.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
So,
what good
that's
does
not even
what
you.
good does
Put a brand.
putting 20 pictures of yourself up to
Exactly.
do to?
I'm hot.
It's true.
It's like, okay,
Very true.
you're bad, but like that's only as far as it goes.
That's all you
people
got.
are addicted to likes. That's what it
That's
is.
it, bro.
But
Fucking
even
ridiculous.
like, as I was
They want
thinking
that
the other day, even we only have what 350 followers, but
Validation.
that is that's a platform, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
350
flat.
people
And I
that are
think-
looking at us.
I personally think, but this might be biased, right? Because obviously I'm TGR, but like to put your time and energy into something where
TGR with a hard R.
TGR with a hard R, to put your energy and creativity into something that you can help. Not necessarily change the world. We're not looking to change the fucking world, right? We're just looking to change ourselves for the better,
Exactly.
right? So I think that's
You gotta leave
super
the right
important.
mark.
Man, we're just putting our thoughts out there.
Exactly. Also, it's like, men, we've talked about this many times before. Men don't get the chance to sort of,
Nah.
explore their feelings, share, ups and downs and shit. Like, we're so focused on being a provider, a supporter,
Yeah.
the shelter, the protector, right? That's rarely do we get the opportunity to really be like, yo, like, this is how I'm feeling. Like, I don't have an outlet. A lot of guys don't
Yeah.
have outlets.
Yep.
This is an
100%.
outlet. This is an outlet.
100%.
It's
It is.
therapy. It's
It
free
is.
therapy.
Therapeutic.
It's free
100%.
therapy. No matter, even if we're talking bullshit,
It's therapy.
it's still therapy.
You know what?
I find.
I think we're all gonna be all right.
New tagline.
I just transformed into
go
optimistic
BI.
prime. Let's go.
Cheers to that, boys.
Cheers to
Cheers.
that.
Right guy,
Cheers,
aka
Rick.
optimistic
Yeah.
prime. Let's
Get
go.
it.
And on that note, thank you for tuning in to another episode of TGR
The green room
with a hard R.
with a hard
You know, TGR.
TGR.
Those are growling.
We'll definitely catch y'all
Got the
next time in the next episode. Maybe things will be better, maybe not. Who knows? But in the long run, they will.
Probably not.
In the long run, we will.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
pass, and we will get to a
shall
positive
pass, yeah.
place yet again.
Always.
You know.
That's what you make it.
Blood clot.
With a hard.